As long as you can remember to do this one simple activity that I will teach you in this video, I guarantee to you, you will always overcome any kind of trouble. You will always receive all of the desires that you wish to have fulfilled as long as you can just implement it and remember it. Because your old frequency, aka your old state of mind, your old version of yourself that still wants to survive on the spiritual plane, will make you forget it. And it will put you through hard times. But I guarantee to you that if you just remember it, everything will be okay. Now, I remember that around 2 months ago, I bought a book from one of my most favorite authors of all time, Nero Knowledge, of course. Outsmarting Reality. And like he says, bestseller in all three categories on Amazon within 24 hours. Yeah, he's really proud of that book, and I could see it just in his eyes. Even though he wears, shades, I could still wear it. I could still see it in his eyes that he was really proud of it. And since I'm a fellow knowledge enjoyer myself, I really wanted to see it, what it has to offer. So I bought it, and I waited a whole week for it to get shipped all the way to me in Eastern Europe. And then, literally, as I was about to get it, 2 days before I was about to get it, something, something messed it all up. And, some of the borders, you know, went horribly. Some of the payment issues started, occurring and stuff like that. I had to pay some kind of a tax, for example. Yeah. And suddenly all of those issues started mounting up. And it actually led me to wait another 5 days. Even though I have been waiting for a whole week. I had to fill out like a few papers and stuff like that, which I didn't have a problem with since I'm 18 already. So yeah, I'm self-sufficient, so I don't need to worry about that. But it was just a lot of work for one singular book that I was about to get, literally just a day before all of this shit went down. And so, naturally in the moment, I started worrying. I started to just have no faith. I just started stressing out. But then after struggling for like a couple of hours, I remembered something great, something that Miro taught me. All you need to do is just think and feel from the end, and let go and let go. What he was referring to were the true esoteric meanings of God and the kingdom of heaven. And so I did activate the kingdom of heaven, which is actually an internal state where you feel nothing but bliss. You don't have any desires, you don't have any worry, you don't have anything. You just feel love, joy, enlightenment, for example, if that's for you, love, I don't know, all of these high vibratory emotions, and you don't desire anything, but you aren't worried about anything either. You're perfectly in the middle. That's the kingdom of heaven. When you cultivate the thing that you desire or the thing that you worry about going away to such a degree internally that you don't need to see it in the outside world, that's the kingdom of heaven. And when you enter it, nothing can hurt you. Nothing will you won't be needy for anything, so everything will just naturally come to you with the universal flow. And then, only then, you can move out of the way with serene confidence, with relaxation, and with conviction that God, the most high frequency, the highest possible state of mind that can exist, the highest evolved consciousness, sorry, in this entire universe that can possibly exist, is taking care of it. Because think about the whole universe. Think about the clouds in the sky. Think about all the animals such as roam around this planet. It's all handled by a higher force that is outside our third dimension, outside of the universal laws, outside of time and space. And so, when you when you learn to give all of your worries and all of your desires to this highest state of mind, it will take care of it. And of course, you will still receive all your desires. Don't get me wrong. And you will also never receive all of your worries. They will just naturally fade away. And so, as I did this, as I literally imagined myself holding Nero's book, Outsmarting Reality, to such a degree, with such crystal clear clarity that I could literally feel the plastic touching my skin. I entered such a powerful state of flow. That was the kingdom of heaven. I didn't, I didn't want anything. And I wasn't even worried that, it was gonna get delayed by another 5 days. I was just okay with it and without it. And that's the true definition of manifestation that I agree with. I didn't invent it, it was Nero internally shifting to a degree to which you are no longer emotionally dependent upon seeing your reality change. And yeah, and wouldn't you know it, literally the perfect scenario happened. A couple of days later, I think it was like, a day before it was actually supposed to arrive, I had a car ride at my car school that I was supposed to have. But I didn't want to wait, like, how long was it? Like 2 hours before it was gonna start? Yeah, so I just decided to take the train home from my school, and I was gonna be at home for like an hour and like 10 minutes, and I was gonna watch some educational videos, just to rewind, and then I was gonna hop back on the train to my city to have the car ride. And yeah, I just decided to relax for a little bit. And then wouldn't you know it, in that 1 hour and 10-minute long period, it fucking arrived. I literally got a phone call from, the guys that were supposed to bring me the book saying that, oh, could you please go outside? We have the book for you. And so I stepped outside with the biggest smile on my face, and they just handed it to me. I immediately unraveled it, and of course, there it was. Outsmarting reality by Nero fucking knowledge. This is it, right over here. You need to recognize that you, of course, you're an aspect of the infinite, but you're still just a material manifestation of the infinite. It is like you're a water bottle that holds the essence of the infinite. Think about it. We all are different water bottles on the outside, but on the inside, we are all the same. So we all share the aspect of infinite within us, which is our imagination, the ability to create, and of course, the ability to speak also. So, but besides that, your mind cannot comprehend all the different possibilities that your desires can materialize in our world, because your mind is finite. Sure, it was created from the infinite, meaning that it has access to the infinite intelligence, which is basically another aspect of God that has access to see all the different alternate universes that can exist, because this ability of yours surpasses time and space constraints, and you can immediately go into the fourth dimension and you can draw from the infinite intelligence. That's why you can desire anything, and that's why you can also worry about things, because you can tap into those alternate universes with your imagination. It's the images that create the nations. And think about those alternate universes. That's heavy, isn't it? But your mind is finite, like I already said. You can think of the myriad of different possibilities that it can materialize in our world. So that's up to the infinite to decide that. Because whether you like it or not, every single second that you're alive on this planet, you're sending out frequencies in form of consciousness into the universe that then get sent over to God, our creator, and then he re-emerges your entire reality to soothe that. Think about it. When you were focusing on something that was worrying you, of course it happened, right? And of course, as you were working on something very, very hard and you were showing up every single day, and naturally you went into the state of conviction that you know you deserved it, and of course, you accomplished it and you were so proud of it. And that's because this frequency is comprised of your thoughts, your beliefs, your identities, your emotions, your attention. Uh, what is it there? Your moods, your attitudes, and all of these things. It is basically the compilation of all your mental activities. Because, yeah, before anything can exist physically, it must first exist mentally. You must first get it mentally. And no, of course, physical action is still mandatory, of course, but that's only before you take the right mental action. The right practicality is preconceived by the right mentality, and that's something that you need to write down right now. It's not like in school, where they force you to think of imagination as something childish or whatever. No, no, no. It's the images that create the nations. So you must fully use this ability with to imagine that desired reality that you wish to have with so much crystal clarity that you can completely immerse yourself in it with all five of your physical senses. And then something that you don't desire, for example, you just don't focus on it. That's it. Because it's all just a game of energy. It's whatever frequency you can entertain with your energy. And most importantly, with your emotions. Because your emotions are energy in motion. And so once you do that, once you do this first step to shift internally to such a degree that you no longer need to see it outside and inside of yourself to believe that it is truth, meaning that you just go by with your day with knowing that it's either gonna come into our material world or that it isn't gonna come into our material world. It's completely up to you. It's just a question of whatever you choose to pay your attention to. Think about it. You're paying your attention. So you're keeping it alive. And so once you do this, I want you to take the security, the comfort, all of these things that you would feel for the material things. Like, of course, you would feel security and comfort for having a lot of money, right? But that's the wrong way of doing it. What you should put that security and confidence into isn't the material thing, the finite thing, the effect. It is the cause, meaning, our creator. It is trusting that it's just naturally gonna unfold itself and that you're naturally gonna receive money for the rest of your life. It's not being needy for something material because whenever you are needy for something, for an effect in our universe, because remember, our third dimensional realm is the realm of effect, meaning that it isn't actually real, and plus our eyes only see 0.0035% of reality, then the universe will mark you as its bitch. And yeah, sure, it will give you good times, but also it will give you bad times, horrible times, because it's gonna be like, you know, imagine a pendulum swinging. It's gonna be like, okay, let's now feed him like nice energy. Let's give him like a few powerful months where he makes like 10k per month. But all of a sudden, oh now I want this kind of energy. Whoosh! And suddenly you're only making 1k per month for the next 6 months. Yeah. And so that's why you need to not put that confidence into money, but onto God. Because God, like he said in the Bible, He's the same as He was yesterday and as He is tomorrow. Because He isn't confined to time and space. He isn't confined to the universal laws, meaning that He will always be there with you. He's unlimited, just like I said. He will never die. He will never decease. Because He even created these concepts that we adhere by in the universe. He created the ability to die, so why should He abide by it? Why should a creator abide by the rules that He has created, right? That's just idiotic. And the same creator, the same highest frequency that is governing all of this world, it is coming to the it is just coming to the understanding that when you align yourself with the universal flow, by trusting in Him, by having complete and utter conviction in it, not He, because, that's a whole another debate, but He isn't a person, He's just consciousness. When you consciously trust it, when you put all of your serene confidence in it, and you just live the rest of your day as if everything is already solved, and in a state of relaxation, then you will get the right inner intuition for the right action to take, because you will be compelled by the right things to do, which will guide you to that reality. That's it. That's it right over there. When you put God first, meaning that after you shift internally, and then you recognize that you won't get those things by actually getting those material things, but you will get them by trusting in God. Because, also another fun fact, we don't actually own anything in this physical reality, we just borrow it from God. Because God only gives us whatever we hold in our consciousness, and that's the only things that we actually own, is the things within our consciousness. And the physical and the mental reality act as mirrors, meaning that whatever we have in the mental realm, meaning in our subconscious mind, is whatever we have on the physical plane. It's like mirrors, right? So yeah, when you put all of your worries and all of your desires to be taken care of by the God, by the most high frequency, literally wonders will start happening in your life. And you need, and the way that you do it is either, well, it depends on what you want to do. If you desire something, imagine it with such crystal clear clarity that you can immerse yourself within it for at least 10 minutes every single day. And then you just don't do anything. You just let go and let go. You become relaxed, you have serene confidence and conviction that he's gonna take care of it. Or sorry, that it is gonna take care of it. And then when you don't desire something, then you just don't pay any attention to it. It's just simple as that. You don't feed it any energy. Because the universe doesn't recognize whatever you want based on, whatever you say. Because words are just constructs created by man, something finite. So why should the creator abide by something that is finite? The real thing, the real language of the subconscious mind, of the universe, and of God is emotion. Because it is energy in motion. Your emotions are the strongest energy field in the entire universe. So whatever you focus on, and whatever you feel a strong emotional charge towards, it is getting recognized by the universe as something that you want. So it is all just a game of energy when you think about it. And so yeah, that's about it. Guard your energies and have serene confidence in the most high frequency. So this is how you use God and heaven for reality control. Enjoy. By the way, if you want to completely enhance and supercharge your journey on self-improvement, on manifestation, on your discipline, willpower, productivity, resiliency, and all of these great things, just like these lovely people over here, then you can check out my Timeless Reader's Mindsets in the description. It is truly something life-changing. It is a collection of 24 unbreakable mindsets that if you apply it to your day-to-day life, every single day, diligently, I guarantee to you that within 6 months, you will become completely unrecognizable. No matter your age, all you need to do is just put in the effort, and the effort will take care of you. But no pressure, of course. Thank you very much for watching this video, and remember, no one is better at being you